Well, I got everything coated in JB Weld rims. So I guess we're going to be doing some more sanding tomorrow because this takes 24 hours. And then we'll see how this side turns out, see if it needs a second coat, or if I can go ahead and flip them and do the other side. So, all right, that's about all I'm going to do here. Well, the rims are turning out pretty good. I think this one looks better than this one. We did talk about this before. I got a couple rough places in here, and this one's definitely got some rough in there. But these things are marked. That looks like an AH. We had a number on another one. This one's got it's either an O or a C. So there's no rhyme or reason to these markings. So anyhow, I'm trying to clean up these inside rough places now. And then, so the JB Weld seemed to have worked. So we've got fairly smooth surface there now on both sides. So yeah, I've been sanding on it. I may reapply JB right in here one more time. I don't know, I think paint might fill that in too. Yeah, a little bit more sanded. How's this one? So honestly, the inside of this one looks a lot better. I don't know. I still got some areas here, and there's still a lot of work to do. I'm going to take all this out. So yeah, there's still a lot of work to do here. It's a little chilly out, so I'm kind of doing this in shop. Well, it did work to some extent. The real bad areas are still a little rough, and I think it's because the metal's heaved up. So I might try grinding this down just a little bit to smooth it out. Everything else is smooth. Same thing with this area right here. Everything else is fairly smooth. So I might try just going over this and try to knock the high spots down. Well, I honestly think this is about as good as I'm going to get. It's still just a little, I mean, the paint may fill that in now. You can, your fingertips are real sensitive to stuff like that. So we're going to go with what I've got on this side. Now, this one's not bad. A little bit right in here. But this one, yeah, we definitely need to work on this side. So yeah, this will be the next side to do. I don't know what it is working out here, and yeah, these guys just show up. I don't know, I guess they like the smell of that paint. So it's kind of amazing. I come out here with one tool, do one thing, and yeah, I ended up with a bench full of grinders. I'll have to run him off. He's bugging me. All right, let me get back to it. Well, about as good as I'm going to get these rims. So this one, I wasn't happy with how rough this area looked. So I've got it pretty smooth now. And all the way around the bead area looks good now. So for painting, this is the inside. Everything's going to get wiped down. I'm going to find something to mask off the valve stem because I'm not pulling them, but I will have to pull the grease fitting. On this one, it had a little bit more rust I removed from the inside. Again, that feels good now. But I de-rusted it again, and again, I smoothed out some rough areas on it. This little Dremel with 80 grit flapper disc works really well. But then I do have to do some hand sanding. Wire brush, not so good. this guy still works good. And I might have a little bit more in that area I want to do. So by painting them on the trailer, I've got a breeze out here, so I can spin this trailer 360 degrees and paint with the wind to my back. That way I'm not, you know, having paint blow back on me. But yeah, if this don't work, then I guess I'm going to go to Miller Tire and see what they've got for some new 8-inch rims. I mean, the bead area looks good with the paint, but the paint does tend to show up the blemishes still, especially when a bug lands on it. Yeah, them bees, I don't know what they like about that paint. He's going to get in trouble there. So yeah, I gotta let these dry. I'm going to clean up my mess over there, wipe them side panels down, and do the JB Weld on the other side. Look at that little all right. Well, I figured I'd run to town while I'm waiting on paint to dry, and it figures it rained. Bring these in because it's supposed to rain some more. So yeah, they're still a little tacky. So I mean, if it didn't rain, I could have turned them over and painted the other side. The reason I painted the back side first is that way when I turn them over, it'll ride on this edge that's not going to show. Does this give anybody an idea? A 16 horse, and we do an axle shaft off of the flywheel and the pulley, and just build a frame out from that. Let me know. Might be interesting, but it's probably beyond my skill. But somebody will probably do it. Well, the rain's getting harder. I'm trying to get it warm in here. You know who's over there sleeping. Yeah, it just turned nasty out there today. It started off pretty nice, so now is a good time to watch a sickle mower being repaired. I periodically run this electric on low heat, only for maybe 30 minutes at a time, but I noticed something. Here's the Milwaukee fuel next to it. I want to turn it from heat to just fan. Watch. There. Interesting. All right, well, this one looks like it's going to take a little bit. I'm still on the same pack of JB Weld. I'm about a little over halfway through it. So we're going to mix this batch up. Mix it till it's a dark gray. We take a gob of it, put it in the worst area. Yeah, this is probably going to take the whole tube. I know there's an art to this somewhere, but I'm just not a body filler guy. Alright, well, you guys got the gist of it, so I'm going to bring you back once I've got this all filled in. Now, I'm trying something a little different on this side where it was really pitted deep. I kind of built it up to where now when I sand it, I'm going to let the sander take it down and see if we can smooth it out a little better that way. This one wasn't bad at all. Just a little pitting in here. Yeah, I will have to drill out or file out the holes and go around the edges a little bit, but for the most part, it's let this dry overnight again, and then hopefully it's dry enough outside where I can take it out and hit it with the sander. Yeah, we're gonna call this here. Thanks for watching.